Hello and welcome to the Research Skills quiz and the correction of question number 3. A research paper has the lowest chances of being accepted for publication if A. It has flaws in methodology, B. The results show no statistical significance. To answer this question, let's take an overview of the research process. The research starts with a research idea that comes from a problem that we have observed, for example, in our clinical practice. This research idea gives rise to a research question. This research question should be feasible, interesting, novel, ethical, and relevant, which is under the acronym of FINER. The research question gives rise to a hypothesis. What is a hypothesis? It is an anticipated answer to this question. It is what we believe or what we think the answer to the question would be. But we need to make up a methodology to answer this question, and so to accept or to reject the hypothesis. The research hypothesis is symbolized as H1, while H0 is called the null hypothesis, which is the opposite of the research hypothesis. So the whole process of designing a research is to have that design that enables us whether to accept or reject the research hypothesis. This conditions the design of the study, that we use the sampling method and sample size, the variables that we need to collect, the tools that we use to measure the variables, the data collection procedure, and the statistical analysis. All these are conditioned by the methodology which should be built to answer the question, and so to reject or to admit the hypothesis. Once we collect our data and we analyze them, we will have our results. So once we have the results, either our results are statistically significant, in this case we confirm the hypothesis, or they are not statistically significant, and in this case we reject the research hypothesis. In both cases, if it's statistically significant or not statistically significant, it is a valid answer to the question. So the validity of the study does not depend on the statistical significance. On the other hand, if the methodology has flaws, the results that we will find will not be valid. So the answer to our question now is that the research paper has the lowest chances of being accepted if it has flaws in methodology.